We are not getting into the real basics of IELTS. Like we have four modules for task one, task two, and speaking, writing, listening, reading, and all. We are not going to get to that. First of all, we'll start with the speaking. And in speaking session, you already know that we have this part one, part two, part three. And which section is very simple as far as you know?
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. And students, first part is most of our students understand that it's going to be very easy for them. In part one, it's all about you, because you're going to talk about your likings, your dislikings, what do you do, what you don't do, kind of things. And this is the time you get to have some impression. You can speak something about you using your language. You can show that you have the language capacity. You're talking about yourself. And I'm not telling you to use big kind of words and try to show it off to your examiner. You may be aiming for 7 band score, 8 band score, sometimes 7.5, sometimes it may be 6.5. No matter what score you aspire to have, you need to work hard. That's true. So there are some strategies they can use in part one. The only tip that I can give you is you start smiling. I am not telling you to laugh. Laughing is different, smiling is different. So have a smiling face on your face. There are a lot of advantages to that. You will not be nervous. You won't be nervous at all. You won't be nervous anymore. So you will be relaxed. And the second thing is that your examiner is a stranger to you, and examiner won't be having kind of a hostile feeling. When you smile at him, you can break the ice, and he may also feel comfortable to talk to you, ask questions, and also when you smile, when you start smiling, you will also be having a kind of a confidence. Okay, for sure. We don't know what is going to be there, what we are going to experience there. Most of us will be having kind of tension on it. So you will be stressed sometimes. So that, when you start with the answer, the examiner asks some questions, you are not getting the right answer, and you want some relaxation, so that you can start with kind of a thing. Or is that, or is actually something like that. Or these are used by the native speakers. You need to actually show that you are familiar with the formal situation, semi-formal situation, and the informal situations. Like a native speaker, when you're expressing well, actually, and it should not be mugged up. Like you already know that, and you feel like speaking it. It comes automatically, spontaneously. So that it is not like you are imitating a native speaker, but you feel like speaking it, and you say, "Well, I think that I should do that because like that." When you say "well," it should be a part of it. Okay, not an imitation that you can use. They are also looking for, if you are a native speaker, whether you will be using that or not. That is the question.
Yes, so what about the body language? How should we be?
Body language we will discuss, and that's a part of it. But what I'm telling you, if you want to be relaxed, if you want to feel confident enough to speak to the examiner, with the examiner, you will have to try to smile.
Oh, yes, sir.
Body language is a part of it, but I wouldn't say that is really important. We will come to that later.